What is up, Mr. E-Route watchers? Welcome back to the channel. So today, I did some cool stuff, and I have a ton of cards. I have a bunch of certifications from my oil and rigging class today. I have an OSHA 30-hour course. I have a basic first aid course. I have an aerial lift operator. I have a telehandler. Telehandler is that big fancy job site construction grade forklift that has a boom and reaches out and picks stuff up and has four-wheel steering, and you can turn it into crab walk or steer with just the front wheels and all kinds of crazy stuff, and it's really cool. I can do that legally. I have a onshore drilling card. Now, that doesn't mean I can go out and go be a miner. I am a new miner. Not miner with an O, miner with an E. I am allowed on a job site for 4 hours. So a drill site, which for me is great. That's what I needed. If I want to get into heavy haul, that is the card I need. That's what's going to allow me to be into heavy haul and deliver equipment to a job site, because without that card, I can't even get on the job. That doesn't do you any good if you try to deliver a piece of equipment that you can't get into the facility, right? Right. So I have a bunch of cards, and I could go through them, but I'm not going to. Not right now anyways. But I have enough cards that I'm going to have to get a new wallet simply to hold my cards for my certificates at this rate. Guess what? I am 100% okay with that, because that opens up a ton of doors for me. On that, I'm super excited because it's going to open up a lot of potential, a lot of possibilities, and maybe let me do some things that I haven't been able to do in the past. Simply on a scheduling standpoint alone, this has the potential to open a lot of doors for me. Plus, I'm looking at the channel. I think it'd be super cool to be able to, in time, be out in a truck making a delivery, showing off, you know, running some big old piece of equipment that's 16 foot wide, and I gotta have state troopers, you know, guiding me in, escorting me. And yeah, I do. I think it's awesome. I think it is grounds for some awesome content. I mean, slap a camera in a rig and go down the road, and when I have these crazy stories that you hear drivers talk about, stuff that they've seen while they're driving down the road, have video footage to be able to share with you, my community. Does that excite me? You better bet it does, because that's what I want to do. I'm doing this because I want to be able to entertain. I don't want to go out and have like a night show and be some comedian, but I want to bring you guys content that's enjoyable. I'm not saying I want to be a comedian or a talk show host, or if I have funny things that happen in my show, that's great, as long as I keep you guys amused. Which, I know, we haven't really gotten there. I've not been very amusing. My content's been a lot of me, this ugly mug, talking at you. And I don't apologize for that. The reason I say that I don't apologize for that is because if I'm going to get to a point where I can keep people entertained, I have to get good in front of this camera. And frankly, I can't get good in front of this camera if I don't practice being in front of the camera. And if I practice the crap out of it, and I'm in front of this camera all the time and nobody ever sees it, well, then all I'm doing is critiquing myself. And I know they always say that you are your own hardest critic, blah, 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 blah. Okay, that's great. What does being your own hardest critic do for you if you don't know what to fix and don't have any idea on how to fix what you're doing wrong? And that's why I do this. And hopefully we get to a point where everybody's super excited to tune in for the next video, because I just make the coolest videos that you know, get a notification for. Yes, I want to be there. I want to be one of those guys that when that thing pops up, you're like, oh, I can't wait to watch this, or I'm not doing anything, I gotta watch it right now. But until we get there, I'm gonna keep practicing, and I'm gonna keep trying to get better, and I'm gonna keep telling you guys the mundane, hey, I just got a bunch of certifications. Eric, what does that do for me? Well, it doesn't really do anything for you. Yeah. And that's the whole point. That's the whole point in going to these classes and getting to where I hope to be and growing this channel to what I hope it to be. So on that note, I appreciate all of you. Thank you for joining the Mystery Root channel. I'll see you guys in the next one.